The Bachelor Life. Danny Harper is a 33-year-old internet prankster with millions of followers. His world is loud. Neon lights, social media, clubs, and late-night live streams. He's charming but immature, living off-brand deals and avoiding responsibility. We see snippets of his daily routine. Fast food breakfasts, messy apartment, and bro roommate chaos. Danny brags during a podcast that he'll never need a family because babies ruin the vibe. The irony sets the tone for what's coming. One morning, Danny wakes up to frantic knocking. Standing at his door is Sophie, his ex from over a year ago, confident, exhausted, holding a baby carrier. She reveals the shocking truth. The baby, Leo, is his son. Sophie explains she has to fly to Uganda for a humanitarian mission in 2 hours, and no one else can take Leo. Danny panics, insists he's not dad material, but Sophie leaves anyway, promising to return in 2 weeks. The door closes. Danny is left holding the baby, literally, staring into Leo's curious little eyes as the baby spits up on his shirt. The nightmare begins. Danny Googles how to change a diaper and ends up making things worse. Leo pees on a mid-change. The formula spills everywhere. The microwave beeps too loud and makes the baby scream. His roommates bail, saying, "Mate, this is your mess." By midnight, Danny is pacing the apartment, sleep-deprived, try to lull Leo with a hairdryer sound he saw online. The scene is pure chaos, but also hilarious. Desperate and delirious. Danny turns on his phone and starts live streaming. All right, internet. Any of you know how to keep a baby alive for 14 days? The stream explodes. Thousands tune in to watch #ManVsBaby, laughing at his clumsy parenting. A clip of him getting peed on goes viral overnight. Suddenly, brands reach out, offering sponsorships. Danny's life becomes a public spectacle. But beneath the laughs, there's genuine fear. Can he really do this? By day 3, Danny hasn't slept more than an hour. The apartment looks like a battlefield. He's juggling live streams, crying fits, and endless feedings. In a montage, we see him accidentally mixing baby formula with protein powder, rocking the baby to heavy metal, and collapsing on the couch. At 3 a.m., when Leo finally stops crying and rests against his chest, Danny looks down, seeing a flicker of connection, the first hint of real emotion. Danny's neighbor, Mrs. Patel, a retired midwife and daycare owner, knocks on the door after hearing crying for days. She scolds Danny for being reckless and unprepared but decides to help. She gives him a crash course in baby care, diaper folding, feeding schedules, and lullabies. Danny's attempts are clumsy but endearing. By the end of this sequence, Danny manages to successfully change a diaper and feed Leo without a meltdown. Mrs. Patel smiles, saying, "Not bad for a man-child." While cleaning up, Danny finds old photos of him and Sophie, laughing at a beach, kissing under city lights. Through flashbacks, we learn why they broke up. Sophie wanted stability and family. Danny wanted freedom and fame. He pushed her away when she revealed she was pregnant. Now, seeing Leo's face, Danny feels the guilt hitting hard. He left her to handle it alone. The comedic tone softens as the film adds emotional weight. Danny's manager, Kyle, calls excitedly. A major baby brand wants to collaborate with #ManVsBaby. It's big money, but they want Leo in every video. Danny hesitates, fearing it's exploitative. But after seeing his bank balance and the cost of baby supplies, he reluctantly agrees. He starts filming product videos, but each one feels faker. The audience loves it, but Danny feels uneasy using his son for clicks. Danny takes Leo to a shopping mall to buy supplies for the ad campaign. Things go downhill fast. Leo spits out baby food onto a stranger. Danny accidentally knocks over a display. And worst of all, loses sight of the stroller for 30 terrifying seconds. Panic hits. He calls out Leo's name until a kind janitor returns the baby. Danny collapses to his knees, shaken and in tears, realizing how much the baby now means to him. It's the first true father instinct moment. Sophie calls via video from Africa. Danny proudly shows her Leo's smiling face. but she quickly notices the camera setup and branded toys. When she realizes he's been using Leo for online fame, she's furious. You don't deserve to be his father if you see him as content. The call ends with her saying, "You'll never change." Danny sits in silence, guilt crushing him. The live stream notifications keep pinging, but he ignores them for the first time. Danny deletes his social media accounts and sponsorship deals. Without income, the bills pile up. He tries to find real work, delivery jobs, night shifts, while balancing Leo's care. His exhaustion returns, but this time there's no laughter, only quiet struggle. In one poignant scene, he burns his old prank props, symbolically saying goodbye to his old life. Leo reaches out, touches his cheek, as if sensing the change. Late at night, Leo won't stop crying. Danny, instead of panicking, picks him up, walks through the dark apartment, and softly hums a lullaby Mrs. Patel taught him. Leo slowly falls asleep on his chest. Danny whispers, "You're safe, little man. I got you." This moment, simple yet profound, cements their bond. Danny isn't pretending anymore. He's truly a father now. Days pass in a gentle montage. Danny mastering routines, taking Leo for park walks, making silly faces. His old friends invite him to parties, but he refuses, choosing bedtime stories instead. He even starts writing a children's book inspired by his misadventures. Mrs. Patel tells him proudly, "You've grown up, Danny." 2 weeks later, Sophie returns. She expects disaster, but finds a cozy home, a clean baby, and a calmer Danny. They share awkward small talk. Sophie notices the changes, Danny's gentleness, his care. They share dinner, laughter, and a bittersweet silence as Leo sleeps between them. A spark flickers, not romantic yet, but respectful and full of hope. The next morning, Sophie reveals she's considering moving abroad permanently for work and wants to take Leo with her. Danny is heartbroken. He insists he's changed, but Sophie doesn't fully trust him. A heated argument follows, raw and emotional. Danny begs her to stay for Leo's sake, but she leaves it undecided. Danny decides to record one final video, not for fame, but as a message to Leo for when he's older. He speaks from the heart. "I wasn't ready when you came in my life. I was scared, but you made me better. I hope one day you'll know how much I love you." The video spreads across social media, not as comedy, but as one of the most touching fatherhood confessions ever posted. Sophie sees the video while abroad. Moved, she reconsiders. Instead of fighting over Leo, she proposes co-parenting, splitting time between London and her new work. Danny agrees, tears in his eyes. They visit a family mediator and officially arrange joint custody. It's not a perfect ending, but a fair one. At the airport, Sophie says goodbye again, but this time she trusts Danny. Danny kneels with Leo, waves, and says, "Mummy's not gone, buddy. She's just changing the world." The scene closes with Danny holding Leo tightly, smiling through tears, stronger than ever. Danny starts a new online series, #DadLife, focused on honest fatherhood, the good, bad, and messy parts. Instead of chasing fame, he uses his platform to help other single parents. He gains a loyal following, becoming an unexpected role model for modern dads. Months later, Danny and Sophie meet at the park for Leo's first birthday. Leo takes his first steps between them as they both cheer. Danny narrates over the scene. "I thought I'd lost my freedom when I got a baby. Turns out, I just found what freedom really means." The camera pans upward to a sunrise, symbolizing new beginnings.